we're diving into something pretty incredible, your body's amazing healing process, a journey that kicks off the exact moment you quit smoking. It's a story about immediate and really powerful change. And nope, that is not an exaggeration. 20 minutes. In less time than it takes to watch an episode of your favorite show, your body is already on the offense, fighting back. You know, that's what we all hear, right? That quitting smoking is all in your head, just this constant, brutal test of your mental strength. But the truth? What's going on inside your body is way more dramatic than just a mental tug of war. There's this massive physiological response happening, and it starts almost instantly, whether you can feel it or not. So we're going to walk through this healing journey together, hitting the key milestones from the very first 20 minutes all the way up to the 1-year mark. Okay, let's dive right in. What happens in less time than it takes to finish a cup of coffee? Within just 20 minutes of that last cigarette, your heart rate actually starts to drop back toward a normal level. And at the same time, your blood pressure begins to come down, which eases up the strain on your heart and blood vessels. And this is not a passive thing. Your body is actively flipping the switch into damage control mode. It's immediately starting to undo the stress that every single cigarette puts on your system. Now let's fast forward a bit, because a major battle gets won before you even go to sleep on that first day. And that's the battle for oxygen. See, every time a smoker inhales, they're pulling in carbon monoxide. It's a toxic gas that literally muscles its way into your red blood cells, taking up the seats that oxygen is supposed to have. And to really put a fine point on it, we are talking about the exact same poisonous gas that you'd find coming out of a car's exhaust pipe. Yeah. But here is the amazing part. After only 12 hours without smoking, the carbon monoxide level in your blood drops back to normal. This frees up your red blood cells, oxygen levels shoot up, and your vital organs finally start getting the rich oxygen supply they've been so starved of. Okay, this next part is a huge turning point. Day 3 is usually the toughest, but it's also where a massive physical battle is finally won. By the 72-hour mark, nicotine is officially evicted. It's gone. Your body has totally cleared it out. And that's exactly why withdrawal symptoms and cravings can feel so incredibly intense right around then. But here's the secret weapon. While the cravings are at their absolute peak here, each individual craving is surprisingly short. We're talking about just 3 to 5 minutes on average. That's it. So the challenge isn't some endless, overwhelming fight. It's just a series of small, totally winnable battles. If you can distract yourself for just a few minutes, you can outlast it. You just have to win one 5-minute fight at a time. Now, let's talk about the long game, because this is the part nobody really talks about. This is the real game-changing reward you get for pushing through those first few hurdles. So, picture this. You've made it a full year. You're breathing easier, you have more energy, but something truly massive has happened to one of your biggest health risks. 50%, just let that number sink in for a second. Half. Think about what that really means. It's not a tiny improvement. It's not a slight dip. It is cut clean in half. That's the crucial point. After just 1 year of being smoke-free, your risk of having a heart attack has been slashed by 50%. That is one of the most significant health improvements you can possibly make in such a short period of time. Which brings us to the biggest takeaway from all of this. It's really about changing the way we even think about quitting. The healing isn't some distant goal. It literally starts in minutes. Your body isn't just sitting back and waiting. It's an active fighter working to repair itself from the word go. This makes quitting a story of empowerment. You're working with your body, not just against a craving. So we'll leave you with this one thought. Your body begins its fight to recover almost immediately. The only question left is, when are you going to join it?